So, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another live show of PD's Football Live Show on the channel. Again, we've got loads of more things to discuss about for tonight. I mean, we've got to talk about the game on Monday night against Arsenal. How immense was that? Not just during the game, but before kickoff and also after the game. All the players come to walk around, even the owners as well. I mean, that was just simply amazing, wasn't it? Of course, the game tomorrow against Burnley. Are we going to end the last game on a high as well? Of course, if we beat Burnley, they're going to have to rely on Leeds to get beat off Brentford. I've tipped and said that Leeds will take that third relegation spot as well. So, but again, let me know as always what you think. Who takes that third relegation spot as well? So again, that's what we'll be discussing about as well. Of course, Frankfurt wins the Europa League. Oh, kind of felt a bit gutted for Rangers. I thought they did well in the game, but Frankfurt, of course, didn't miss a single penalty, did they? Rangers will be kicking themselves for some missed chances as well. Well, unfortunately, those down the road are now promoted back to the Championship as well after beating Wycombe Wanderers 2-0 at Wembley. I've got to say, Wycombe were poor. They just didn't show up in the game. And now Sunderland are back in the Championship. Back in there for since a few years, but hey, and you know what happens when we have an hour of the show as well. Of course, you know who's shaking his head in the background because he's thinking, what the fuck have I got in store for tonight? But anyway, we'll rattle through the comments quickly before we get them in. Louis, good evening. Congrats to the Mackham Bastards. Yeah, they did. They did win. They were well up for that game. Wycombe just weren't. Trues, good evening. Hope you're well. Trues, Joe Litton's already in the house already. Rangers versus Frankfurt stunk. It was awful. Yeah. I was just disappointed for Rangers not winning that, but never mind. But they did really well to get to the final. But anyway, let's get the guests in. Of course, Chippers, Mason, and Gordon. How are we doing, guys?
Not too bad.
Good. Start off with Monday night. How brilliant was that?
Oh, just magnificent.
Certainly
First time this season, I'm not going to criticise any players.
No, I think no one put a foot wrong in the game. Everyone performed on Monday night.
They were absolutely all of 11 were absolutely brilliant, Peter.
Yeah, they were, weren't they? I mean, what did you like about the game most? I mean, war flags, the performance, or just everything on that?
Everything.
Yeah, everything. The flags, the performance, everything.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, give credit for war flags again with the displays as well. Of course, the game, Newcastle just didn't let Arsenal play in the game. They were, but I think it was down to we just didn't let them play. We were right on them. We were right at them from the first when the whistle blew.
We just dominated them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we certainly did. I mean, did you see the Arsenal players just walk off down the tunnel at full time? Didn't thank the fans apart from Ramsdale.
Exactly. Them fans travel like 5 hours.
Especially on a Monday night. Come on, Howie.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't understand that.
It just sounded like the Arsenal players just didn't want to know after that full-time whistle. They just sat there, stood there, just fed up that they've bottled out on the Champions League again. And they just still didn't thank the fans that came up on a Monday night. They put quite a lot of fans on a Monday night as well. And just to see that from them was just
I just wish we got credit though for it, rather than Arsenal playing shite.
That's the
all
thing.
the-
I was very disappointed with Sky not really giving us a mention. It was just all about Arsenal. Just all about Arsenal, saying how poor they were, how they've missed out on the Champions League. There was no mention of Newcastle, how well they played.
Jealousy.
No mention of how Eddie Howe has done throughout the whole the season. There was none of that mentioned. It all had to focus
Just
on us.
So losers.
I mean, what did we make of Shaka's interview on Sky as well? Do you think he had a right to come out and said that?
probably
No one.
50-50.
I didn't see it.
I don't know.
Oh, Xhaka,
I don't know why he's criticising younger players. They're still learning.
Well,
the thing is, right?
there's a lot
he's
of Arsenal
criticising
players
them,
that
right?
that have been a lot more. That have been there for a while as well. who
He's
just
criticising
didn't-
them, but he was shite himself. And then there was
No
not
one
too
from
long ago when
Arsenal had a good game.
Arsenal fans were booing him off the pitch.
None of those Arsenal players had a good game at all.
And didn't he get
Even-
stripped of the captaincy at Arsenal as well?
A few years before Aubameyang,
Huh?
but he got back the captain's armband, didn't he? He was poor as well, so you can't just really single all of his players out. He wasn't good enough on the night as well. I mean, Arsenal tried to throw on extra attackers, and it just didn't pay off. It just didn't work for them. We had a game.
Pepe is
Pepe,
poor.
I thought he was awful when he come on. His crossing was dreadful.
72 million for
Yes.
that.
He did
I
a
didn't
Steve
think
Bruce,
Saka
didn't he?
I didn't think Saka had a good game as well.
He did a
He's
Steve Bruce,
normally,
didn't
and
he?
he normally carries a threat for Arsenal. And Ketia, I don't know why there's. Now I can understand why Arsenal fans are saying he's not the answer. He was on a bit of a score run, but again, he was not good on Monday night as well.
Just none of them were poor. None of them were poor.
You can't just single one out. Oh, look, it's after a while. We've got Annie in the house.
Oh, bloody heck.
Hey, Wiz. How's it going, man?
Not bad.
Go on, what did you make of our win against Arsenal on Monday night?
Yeah, I expected more from Arsenal, to be fair. I didn't think they'd be that bad. Yeah, to be fair, Newcastle were very good and thoroughly deserved the win. If you should have scored before you did, to be honest. Second half, you were much the better team as well. First half, especially, and yeah, I was very impressed by Newcastle. Not what I was expecting from Arsenal, but yeah, overall very good win.
Absolutely. Do you think Arsenal have missed out on the Champions League now?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think. I don't see
There's not-
any favours from. I don't see any favours from Norwich. I know Norwich
yeah,
need to
I
beat.
can't. All Spurs
Norwich need to
need all Spurs
Yeah.
need is a draw. It doesn't matter if Arsenal win. All Spurs just need a draw.
They're not going to.
Uh,
they're not going to drop points at Norwich. Norwich are dreadful.
No,
Norwich
no,
are
no
woeful.
chance. I don't think they will. As well, but it's just what I liked about us on Monday night. We had a game plan in that game, and we just overran them completely.
Yeah. But again, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton. I can't remember who the third midfielder was, but they were.
Longstaff.
Yeah, that's it. They were all brilliant. Totally neutralised Arsenal. Their attack. I don't think the defence was the reason Arsenal didn't have much start. I think it was the midfield. They were the first line of actually blocking Arsenal attacks, and they really showed their quality. I don't think Sean Longstaff's going to be the next season, but
It's going to be interesting because I think we should be moving him on next season.
But based on that performance, I think maybe Eddie Howe will convince the board to keep him because he just showed his quality in that game. And to do it against Arsenal, who were probably who's been in the top four most of the campaign, it's very good base, very good height to be at. So maybe Eddie Howe is going to be the one that convinces the board to keep Longstaff.
Well, we'll see, because he said, apparently from what he said, he wants more regular football, but he's not guaranteed that at this club now.
Totally agree.
Especially when it comes
Especially if
to
you bring in all the children.
I mean, we'll be strengthened in that position as well. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to rattle there through some most to be comments as well. If you are do enjoy tonight's show, guys, please make sure you do hit the thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button if you do as well, and you are new as well. You can donate to the channel through Super Chat as well, and you can consider becoming a member of the channel as well. And if you would like to PR on tonight's show, of course, the link is pinned in the live chat. And you can just click that link and I will see you in the waiting room and bring you on the show as well. So, again, where I'm up to with me comments. Again, Joe Linton in the house. Sunderland come back to the Premier League and we'll kick the Mackems doon. I mean, how long do you think it's... How do you think, speaking of, how are they going to do in the Championship next season, Sunderland?
If they get the right players, like get a few of the Premier League players who aren't going to get the game time next season, I feel like they could have a chance of maybe playoffs minimum.
Yeah, I think they've got a manager. They've got a manager who is good in the Championship, Alex Neil. Of course, he's done it. He has brought teams up to the Premier League before. He has done it with Norwich. So,
I totally disagree with these.
They just need the right sort of. They just need the right sort of players for the Championship.
That's the thing, yeah.
They've got the right. They've got players there with like Premier League experience, but I think they just need a little bit more Premier League experience.
Yeah. That's...
Can I just say I don't think they'll push for the playoffs at all. In fact, I don't think they'll be in with a chance of the top half either. They'll have to work on their play style. They'll have to keep working with Alex Neil. They'll have to keep bringing in players who are going to be young, going to be hungry, and are going to fit straight into the team. They have to improve that team. They can't just buy or get in players who are just there or thereabouts in terms of quality. They have to improve the team. If they don't improve the team, they will go down. Because Wigan and Rotherham are probably two of the teams who I'd expect to push, and Sunderland maybe not to push as much.
Yeah.
Purely because they've not got, one, a transfer strategy which has been proven over the years, two, a manager who's been there long term, and three, maybe the right spirit at the club. So I feel like Sunderland can push for survival, but not much. Not much else, to be brutally honest.
Yeah, I think they'll be in a relegation battle next season. I think if you look at the three teams that'll come back from the Premier League, will probably be the three favourites to go back up, and then you've got to think of the teams that didn't go up this season that'll come back stronger next season, and so on and so forth. And you've got to think that teams will want to go to the stadium and shite and go, "Ooh, it's a nice football pitch. I enjoy playing there," and they'll think it's 3 points. So it's, for me, it's. Listen, right, I think the thing with Alex Neil as well is he got Norwich in that up, but they already had good players there, and they kept that core of good players. I mean, if you look where Sunderland finished this season, they were 5th in League One. They weren't top, they weren't second, they were 5th. Now, that's quite... If it wasn't for the playoffs, they wouldn't have been promoted. That says to me that they were quite a way away from,
Yeah, that's a possibility. We'll see. True says, hope the link to Tarkowski is bullshit. We don't need another slow defender, in my opinion. Who would take a punt on Tarkowski?
No.
Because I think if Burnley manage to stay up, I think they'll keep him. If they go down, he'll go somewhere else. Because I don't want him to go to Newcastle.
I think we'll get better.
Tarkowski's better. Not join, we can get better Indeed. Choose we should be going for relegation players. We are going for Europe.
I can see Tarkowski ended up at somewhere like a Southampton. Are really good.
Arsenal's team is wanked. A lot of them are going to Joe Linton.
Can I just say that
players like Pau Torres or Botman for defence.
Can I just say that Aston Villa are close to signing Tarkowski there and talks with him.
Oh well.
I've seen as well that Manuel Dennis has been linked to go to West Ham.
I know there's been rumours we have been linked with Tyrone Mings, which I hope is a load of garbage. Because I do not want Tyrone Mings at all at this club.
He was awful.
Only two centre-backs I really want. Only two I really want, but one are Carlos. Because they're the only two that's really going to improve it.
Yep. Julian says Saka is poorly overrated. I wouldn't say he's overrated. He just did have a good game on Monday. Hi, Annie, and hi, Annie's Tash. How are you both? Hi, Annie. I can see you're growing a bit of a thing here.
It's a little poop tash, isn't it?
No, it's not very clear under the light. It's
a bit early for November, Annie.
Well, Archie, you know what he's like for growing.
Oh God, he looks like that. He looks like him off the village, doesn't he? Jesus Christ. He's got like a pair of handlebars so he could grab from mine and go, wee.
Joodle says, don't care about Arsenal. They are a bunch of whiners. First, they complain about our takeover. Then they tried to join the Super League.
Mbappe's staying at man.
I tell you what, on Tuesday night, right? On Tuesday, I mean, more than that, I saw Gary Neville's Instagram. They were talking about the night. And he was like, I'm gutted Arsenal lost. I'm gutted. It's not the. I was like, why are you gutted Arsenal lost? Why?
Well, we
you
beat
support
them.
Man United. Why are you bothered if Arsenal are lost or not?
Jolene says, no more Burnley rejects, please. Hi. And Niall's in the house. Good evening, Niall. Hope you're well. Talk
Big
TV. All right, mate. Hope you and you's all well. Very good, thanks. Can foresee a good league cup run. Hopefully, yes, for next season. And he will be in his late 30s before Sunderland and get the Premier League, according to Jordy Timberlake. Julian, he thinks Saka's overrated. I wouldn't say he's overrated. What's next, Ben Mee? Again, Ben Mee, I don't know.
He's assistant manager, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I don't understand that.
He might be the manager next season. Unless Steve Bruce gets ready to get sacked by West Brom and there you go, mate.
Yes, absolutely.
I tell you what, right? I'm watching the German Cup final on the telly, right? Freiburg and Leipzig. Obviously, Freiburg are winning and Leipzig are down with 10 men. But, like, the tunnel, they've got fucking escalators from the changing rooms to the pitch. Escalators instead of fucking stairs. Like, so the players are going down in an escalator. It's like being in the fucking shopping centre. They're coming down in the escalator.
We've got some breaking news from Sky Sports in regards to Kylian Mbappe. He signs a new contract until 2025 with PSG, but La Liga says they will file a complaint over the deal.
I thought I had him.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Glenn Hughes. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is too early, man. Fucking hell, man.
Wow, Archer. Wow.
He needs to change his name to Glenn Hughes. That's ridiculous. That. Oh, no, his neighbours think.
I mean, I could edit the name myself and put Glenn Hughes in there if I could.
You may as well, because it's all to tell the difference.
Do you know what? Yes, I'm going to do that.
Jesus Christ on a bike.
Oh, if Paul's watching this show, oh my God.
Is he?
I wonder if he is, because he'll no doubt he'll have something.
Give him a text. Give him a text to let him know. Send him a screenshot.
I'll give him a message to see what he sees.
I am lost for words now. Like, I must admit, I didn't expect this early. I mean, I didn't expect remember the Verge people on at this time, this early in the show. But I just hope he hasn't got I hope he just hasn't got a bloody thong on. He's sitting there, he's got a jacket left. That would be.
I didn't
That'll be
have a song on. So,
Julian
He's
says,
got
"Your
leather
daughter."
pants on.
Oh, Geordie. Oh, God. Archie, you auditioned for some dodgy mail on mail. Oh, wow.
I thought that said doggy mail on mail. I thought. I don't think Annie's too happy about it. Like,
I'm not looking.
you don't want to look. It's scar.
No.
I think I'm going blind.
Yeah.
Archer, again, go back to Monday night. How amazing was that?
There's no need to feel down.
the atmosphere was amazing. That's literally the best atmosphere I've ever seen the Newcastle fans. Like, especially with Wolf Flags, who basically have seemed to organise it. The stadium just erupted. That's the best atmosphere I've ever seen, and especially with the blue star at the Leaders end. That was just
yes.
that just let me brought back memories of back in the 90s. That like.
So you asked me something really inappropriate there, to be honest.
Can I just say, how can anyone take Archer's opinion seriously with this song? Like,
to be fair, I don't know. To be fair, how do I know it's Archer? I might actually be Glenn Hughes and pretend to be Archer.
Look at this, right? Look at this, Andy. Can you not see the Can you not?
oh my!
Can you not see the resilience? Can you not see the identity a little bit?
Oh my god!
Yeah, are you going out to watch the match tomorrow?
What, sorry?
Are you going out to watch the match tomorrow by chance?
I'll probably just watch it at home.
Well, I was gonna say, 'cause if you go to watch, I could tell them to dress like that is for a day or something. The same everyone does.
Oh, God.
Just imagine walking into a pub like that. Jesus,
Yeah.
left in Newcastle. You literally, you'd be like John Sinclair walking into Newcastle with a Man United top on.
So he says, "Young man, you don't need to feel down." I say.
Oh, no.
Annie, it will put you off your sex life. Wow. Big up to Wolf
Oh my
Flags and the
God.
hard work, and others have put in fantastic, absolutely massive credit. to
I'm
Wolf Flags.
glad I had me tea earlier. I knew, to be honest. I didn't expect it.
Well, you
The
know,
match on that. What channel is Newcastle match on tomorrow?
It's not
I
on
think
any
it's on
channel.
any channel. There's only a couple of games going on Sky tomorrow. One
They
of them,
put the Liverpool and fucking Man City games on. Well, I'm sorry, like, but the title race is dead.
well,
Aye.
well, you never know. Something
Well-
could possibly happen, but still going to be Man City. The show Leeds, Brentford v Leeds, though, on Sky as well. So
I tell you one thing though, it's fun to stay at UFC. It's fun to stay at UFC.
wow. Archer looks like a 1950s kid soldier. Wow. Lady boys have got massively downhill. Ryan says, "Where's your Manscaped sponsorship?" Oh, shut up, you're right.
Jesus, where's his Dallas Carpet sponsorship for his chest? Look at that.
I'd rather not.
It's like nice. It's like a rug.
Wow.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Right, I'm surprised you're not already on the show yet. Unless he's
I think
hopefully-
he's probably fucking pissed himself after before he comes on.
wow, I can't believe Archer came just like that.
Jeez, that's wet. See it all now.
what on Monday when I had the tash in the leather jacket.
Oh, you didn't, did you, at the match? You
I did.
didn't.
He had his jacket on, but he did have the hat on. He did have,
No.
I did have the hat on, but I had the leather jacket and the tash.
I'm surprised people didn't see it.
Geordie Sasquatch.
I'm literally surprised people didn't say to him on Monday, where's the rest of the village people?
What's with the Soviet Union? Wow, my word. Tomorrow against Burnley, how are we going to do?
Oh, time with football, bloody heck. As Archer says, we're going to smash it. We're going to...
I mean, can we win that last game of the season?
We are.
Yeah,
I think 3-0. 3-0.
we'll beat
They're
Burnley.
going to be
I say
shitting
3-0.
bricks.
I say
Yeah.
3-0.
They're going to be shitting bricks and they're going to be misplacing passes. They're going to be nervous as fuck and we're playing there without pressure.
Eddie Howe says he's still going to play a good lineup because he wants to end the season on a high. And top 10 is still up for grabs.
49
I
points,
think
Peter, as well.
Top 10
I
is
think
still
you'll
up
have-
for grabs.
You'll start a strong team and then if we're winning, you'll make the changes where all the players who are leaving will come on. That's what you'll do.
It probably because we know now that these players are now playing for the future now. Because we expect a lot of players to be going at the end of the season as well.
I think Gale's going to West Brom.
Oh, another reunion with Steve Bruce who says he loved him that much, you want to sign him, but he doesn't play him.
That just shows apparently.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
Keith Danny's
yeah.
come out and said he looks like he's on his way out, definitely.
Yeah, you
That'll
know
probably be his
what?
powers and staying there.
What?
You know what? I literally stuck a bet on Wickham Wanderers to beat Sunderland today. I stuck a bet on £100 bet on Wickham Wanderers to beat Sunderland.
What?
And what
You
happened?
wasted
100 quid?
100 quid on Wickham Wanderers.
Oh, Archer, man.
And literally, what happened? Sunderland bloody get promoted, and I literally done the same thing at the beginning of the season. I stuck a bet on £100 bet on Everton to get relegated, and what happens? The fucking same.
They survived.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But
I mean,
apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently, that both Leeds and Burnley have gone in together and basically spoken to the Premier League about that Everton have like breached Premier League rules or something. I don't know if that's true or what.
I've seen that on Sky Sports News.
well, yeah, we're going to see what happens with that. It's due to evidence how much they've lost. The amount of losses, something. But,
The amount of losses they've accumulated over 3 years.
But anyway,
Does
did
anyone
anyone see the fan base sell them,
Oh.
go out on the pitch?
Did you not see that Everton fan doing something to Vieira? And then Vieira started kicking him, the fan.
Billy Shaw got headbutted.
What annoys me is the fact that it seems to have been condoned by the media. People in the bloody Frank Lampard is condoning it. I think, you know what it is? If you lot should be ashamed of yourselves for condoning it, because if someone actually got seriously injured from it, it would be your head on the chopping block, because it's your responsibility. You're the home club. You're the one that's supposed to make sure that everybody gets home safely on the pitch. And I tell you that, like we've seen before, we've had a fan come on the pitch, there's times that to a goalpost. We've had bloody a fan and have a knife in the ground, and the strike give him it back. They've had flares getting in. I mean, how much more is this guy keep going on? I mean, what are they going to have next season? Bloody scissors on them or something. It's beyond a joke. Something needs to be done about it.
And Vieira had to go on the other side of the pitch to go off. And the fans were running towards him as well.
Could get a sponsorship from the carpet shop. Wow. Archer's hairier than Richard Keys. Jesus.
Oh God,
Do I get with a scorpion kick according to Ryan?
Oh God, I think Ryan's drunk. That's why he's not on.
A Bigfoot was spotted in Leeds Park. I think we found it. All right, lads, I'm off. Have a great last game, and I'll go for a 2-0 or a half-fought 1-0. To be honest, they will shut the kitchen sink at us. No problem. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, and let's hope we can end the last game on a high. Chip, is he excited to see Steve Ray John Sinclair interview on May the 22nd?
I wasn't. When's that? Is that tomorrow? Or was that Monday?
Tomorrow, apparently. It's 22nd tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Is the match tomorrow? Steve Ray's going to Burnley tomorrow. He's going to the match tomorrow, so can't be tomorrow.
Points deduction for Premier League for financial fair play. That's what's been talked about. Is John interviewing Steve Wraith? I'm not too sure. Joel, nah, it's Frank Bruno. Oh, God. Problem is, clubs don't spend on actual police. They are stewards and are underpaid. Andrew's in. I repeat, I hope you well, Andrew. And Lee's in now, so your lads, hope you well, Lee. Maybe the interview is Liver from Upton Park. Is live from Upton Park, sorry.
So the dog's barking.
9. It's 9. Does me heading.
Anyway, guys, again, if you enjoyed the show, please do hit the thumbs up. Please, of course, hit the subscribe button if you do enjoy the content as well. And if you like to donate, there is Super Chat, of course, available as well. And of course, if you would like to become a member as well, you can hit the join button next to the subscribe button to become a member. And of course, if you would like to appear on tonight's show, the link is pinned in the live comments. And click on the link and I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you on.
In the chat.
Steve's got a Frank Bruno pre-record on the morrow.
Yeah.
Bruno. And I'm not on about Frank. It is done. Thank you very much, Talk EV. Thank you very much again for tuning in for tonight as well. So, let's get on to, of course, the Europa League. What did we make of that?
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it as well.
So the whole 120 minutes and penalties.
Go on, Annie. What did we make of the Europa League final?
First half was mainly even. Both teams didn't have too many chances. I'd say probably Frankfurt edged it. If I was to pick a team, second half was much better for Rangers. What the
I was bloody asleep. I thought I was dreaming of something bloody wrong there. Oh, no, man. No, man. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, jeez, I'm probably sort of bite.
Wow.
As I was saying, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by YMCA. Rangers were much better in the second half. They took the lead through a rebo, and to be honest, the goal was poor from Connor Goldson, who should have just put it out of play. Obviously, Frankfurt they equalised. I think they would equalise anyways. If they hadn't equalised then. And then extra time, I don't see the point in it anymore. To be honest, it's again, it's good TV, but no team tends to win extra time these days, and it's just a bit drab. Extra time, nothing happened. Then obviously penalties. Aaron Ramsey goes and the game is literally in Aaron Ramsey's hand, and he's just gone and chucked it away.
He did.
Honestly. Yeah.
I would have thought Ramsey would have scored the penalty.
I was calling for Ramsey to come on the whole day. The whole game. He goes and misses the penalty. That's just typical, isn't it? Honestly,
He did.
The one person who I thought would have scored the penalty goes and misses the penalty.
That's what I thought as well. I thought he would score the penalty.
Yep. I thought he would have as well. Anyway, I'll warm up to with the comments. Stig Bragg Fruna up front. Joe Lynn, thanks very much for the £2 super chat donation. He's put chippers. The Premier League are having sprinter stewards who must wear suitable footwear and face the pitch to stop fans invading the pitch. The Premier League has gone mad, for fuck's sake. Julian says Rangers and Frankfurt stunk the play suit. Awful. Annie, are you okay? hit the like peeps. This has been a giggle. Said he has actually.
Yes.
Fonzie's on the Spice Man. Wow. Richard Keys' love child. Oh wow.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
If Rosenmid's was with cheese was a human archer, would be it. Wow. Oh, Richard Keys.
What? Richard Keys picked him.
Brilliant, and thanks for the laugh, Glenn. Top banter. Where's Mr.
That's what I'm here
Incredible?
for.
Oh, this was on Paul's the other day. It was what's?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wow. Hey, wow. Are you outside, Archer?
I am outside. I'm going to my grand's, so obviously it's just a quick 5-10 minutes. I've just literally came on because I'm going to my grand's.
No problem, man. That's fine.
See you in a bit.
See you, Archer, man.
See ya.
Catch you later, man.
Yeah.
That was
Jesus,
Archer.
that was in the vent hole, wasn't it?
Hey, wow.
We're going to have nightmares, I think we're kind of bad.
Jolin says, someone tell the RSPCA we found the gorilla that escaped in Brazil. Hey, wow, almighty. Hey, wow. Chimmers, you fell asleep nearly.
I've been awake since 5 o'clock this morning, man, for work. I'm fucking shattered.
Oh.
Fucking should be illegal on the fucking Saturday, man. Telling you. All open up a fucking shop. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyways, what do you think the lineup anyhow's going to put out for tomorrow on the final game? Is it going to be the same from Monday?
I think I don't think Shaw will play. I think it'll be.
No.
I think he might play Trippier instead of Shaw and put Kraft at centre back. There's like a right sided centre back for one game.
Could do that, but I think he might go with Lascelles.
But I like to see Kraft as a centre back and play Trippier for what? It's just for one game. I mean, you might even play Fernandez if it's his last game.
Yeah, I think he's going to be out the door. I think he's out of contract, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out of contract and due out after the game. So
yeah, he is. So I think he'll be away as well. Archer the Gorilla. Wow. Chippers, I can make you wake up. Oh, God.
No, you fucking can't.
Nature, other than Chair, yeah, I wouldn't risk Fabian Chair. He came out with a serious, it looked a nasty concussion he picked up as well. The way he just clattered from Nketiah. Not to mention, Emil Kraft stopped the situation from getting worse as well.
People were saying about me, it was Target who went down.
It was Fabian Chair. It was definitely Fabian Chair.
He got taken off.
Evie says, do you just have the Hollywood star on the show from the Planet of the Apes?
Which one?
Oh, God, Jolin, really?
What the fuck? He's demented him. He's not human. He's definitely not human. Who says that? Who says that? Who says that? Wear podcast or anything? Do you like that commando?
Mm-hmm.
Let me flip an elephant strong hangers. That's the best way.
Aye.
Silence is there, boy.
Oh, no, I've just read that. I was classed as a concussion sub. Yeah, it was. Oh, God, Joe Linton.
I tell you who hasn't been on. Alex hasn't tried to get on unless his stream's still 40 minutes behind.
I've not seen him pop up yet.
He see us.
I've not seen him pop up yet in the show, so
Wee, pop up.
But again, guys, if you don't want to be on tonight's show, the link is pinned in the live chat, so you can click it there, and I'll bring you on. When if I see you in the main room as well, definitely. But yeah, so again, tomorrow it's going to be interesting as well. But
Did he say John the other night when he said it was Itchy Cox subscriber and he blocked him because he didn't realise what the name was. He was like, subscribe Itchy, and then he was like, oh, hang on, I'll name that. So he blocked them straight away. It was like, didn't give them a chance to subscribe.
There you are. But
My guy.
I mean, which players do you think have played their last game for the club after tomorrow?
Chris Wood.
Longstaff, probably.
Quite a few, I think there is.
Yeah.
Matt Ritchie, if he had a bit tomorrow, he'd be playing his last game.
Yeah, I think it could be definitely one of them as well.
It's a Gale, Richie, Fernandez, possibly Darlow if he plays, or he might be an unused sub. Apparently, like Mankio's apparently injured, so I think he'll be gone in the summer. I think Lewis will be gone in the summer. I think
Hayden, Hendrick.
Yeah. But they won't be playing tomorrow, so it'll be a case of they've played their last game.
Is Sinclair not joining in? He's on Barry's show at the minute.
Are they talking about Man U, like? Are they talking about Man United, like?
I think Barry's just doing like a bit of a transfer kind of video or something like that.
Oh, John will be talking about Milan then for the full hour, saying, oh, he's going to Milan. He's got Milan. He'll be waiting for Milan.
I think Chippers need some soda creme on their bottom. Someone seems
wow.
No, Joe Litton, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It was for work at halfway. That's why I'm shattered. Okay, hell, man.
Oh, Chippers! Oh, God.
Did I? I burnt, not spewed. There's a difference.
Wow.
I didn't wait anywhere. I just burnt.
We just got about over 15 minutes until we come to you know what.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. That's when Ryan will come on. You'll come on at literally 5 to 9 minutes.
Aye, most likely.
I've seen some pics on bloody Facebook, like, and I'm pretty much sure you've probably got them.
Yeah, Paul thinks Gale will be one of the players away.
Oh, Gale Clark. Gale Clark.
I think there'll be quite a few.
I think we've signed more players than Newcastle in the summer. Yeah, I think we have. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were still in Mike Ashley.
No. This summer.
I want your season's over with. Yes, ours isn't.
No, our English window opens at the same time.
But you've got to think how much money we're going to be spending on players and how much you are spending on players and the type of players you have signed and the type of players we're going to sign. It's like stratosphere.
Take this as a joke.
I know, but Annie, the window isn't open yet. Don't count your chickens till the last day until it's closed. That's when you count how many players you've signed, not new.
No. I think you'll sign a lot of players. To be brutally honest, with the amount of players who've probably not played as much as they played last season or a few seasons ago, they're going to be off.
This was discussed on Paul's show the other day, where where's the main position we need to strengthen, and a lot of us were saying up front.
We definitely need a couple of strikers.
And that's because you cannot rely on Callum Wilson staying fit for a full season.
I can't wait for us to finally sign Bastos this summer. It must be the year for him. I mean, we've got the money. Now it's the time for Bastos. I mean, it's 10 years too late, like, but
Or Danny Simpson.
Unkuku scored for Leipzig tonight.
Yeah, it's 1-1, isn't it?
I think
we're
Ryan
down
is
10
busy
minutes
with
as well.
his fairness, having some bonding time, according to Joe Linton.
It's not a furnace, it's a gimp shed.
Talk TV says thoughts on the fume of the alleged green and white shirt. I like it.
I love it. I love the fume. I love the fume as well.
I like it. I don't mind it, actually, to be honest.
I think
think I'll have to
it's
go.
going to be a nice shirt.
Yeah, I
I'll be
totally agree.
getting it. I'll be getting it even if I don't wear it, just to see I've got it to piss people off.
I'm going to buy it when it comes out.
Yeah, I think I will as well. I mean, I think we expect probably the home shirt to get announced probably the first.
Yeah.
Normally, but we'll wait and see. 2 strikers, 100% according to Andrew. We definitely need some strikers in next season. Jordy, 2 for Lices. Where does Andy think Bristol City will finish next season?
I think it's too early to call that. To be honest, I think ask me end of the transfer window, and I'll probably give you a more affirmative answer because we're going to sign a shit ton of players this summer.
Yep.
I don't know. Not top half. I think we'll finish 13th, 14th. Definitely not pushing for the playoffs. So progression, but not progression till Premier League in a few years' time.
A lot of your players will probably go to Hibs, won't they?
Ipswich.
Hibs.
Oh, Hibs. I can't see Hibs affording. Signing our players for the money we'll want for them, to be honest. And most of the players that Lee Johnson signed have already left, so I can't see too many players going to Hibs. To be honest, actually, I can't see anyone going to Hibs from us. We'll probably look at other Championship players.
I like that Feynman.
Well, Andy, you're free to take some of our players if you would like to, who we know we get rid of.
Can I just say, Andy Vyman he is ridiculous. Ridiculous, honestly. He's the reason we're not in the relegation zone, to be honest. I'd personally take a few of your players if I was given the opportunity. But I don't think Nigel Pearson will want them purely because of wages, what we'll probably have to pay for them, and just generally we're not from last season or 2 seasons ago. We're not going to sign older players now. We're going to sign younger players who are probably from the lower leagues, who are hungry to prove themselves at championship level.
Mm-hmm. Joe Lynn thinks for us, 1 striker, 1 winger, 1 midfielder, 1 centre back, 1 left back, 1 keeper, 6 players in.
Interesting.
It's possible. Andrew says a striker and a Foden like filler. Elliot Anderson, I think he'll go back out on loan again next season. Alice Anderson, I can really see that happening.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I can see Anderson as going out on loan. I can see
Bristol City, Annie.
No, we won't. We don't like signing players on loan. I can see a QPR or a Millwall getting him. To be honest, I don't see maybe a Coventry getting him. Yeah, not bad shout. But I just see that maybe pressure of promotion is not what Ellie Anderson needs right now, especially to the Premier League. So maybe I don't know, QPR, Millwall, someone like that who are Blackburn will probably get Anderson.
Yeah, possibly. They can have Hedrick. I will pay.
Like I said, we're not gonna sign older players now. We're gonna sign younger players who again prove themselves at championship level.
I tell you what, on the Leipzig game, the Leipzig coach has been going like that, and the reference to went, "No, you're getting booked, mate," and booked the Leipzig manager for one of our players booked. Fucking prick. I
Joe
can't
Linton
stand
says
people that do that.
Areola and Nolang we should go for, according to Joe Linton.
Oh, I thought that second one was a fake name, like. But
No, it's definitely not. Nolang, he's a winger who plays for Club Brugge.
I know his twin brother. He's called Very Long.
I'd like to see Anderson back next season, if not loan him to Borough. I think we'll use him for pre-season. But
Yeah.
I think I can see
No.
him going out on loan again when the season
don't-
starts during the season.
For me, not.
Game
For
time.
me, not. For me, not Middlesbrough. Not Middlesbrough. They don't play with the number 10. So I wouldn't go to Middlesbrough if I were number 10. They are midfielder. Yeah, Borough 100%. Learn under Chris Wilder, but not if you're a number 10. No chance.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, would another loan move for another loan move to Bristol Rovers might happen again for Anderson?
I don't know. I don't know because I can see Rovers kind of understanding the fact that they're not going to get him now because Newcastle want to go play him in the Championship, and I can't see Rovers really attracting him unless it's a situation where Ellie Anderson says I want to go to British Rovers. I can't see that happening, to be honest. So unless Elliot Anderson says I want to go to Rovers, I can't see him going to Rovers.
Mm.
I think he's better than League One, if I'm being honest. I think he's better standard type player.
Yep. Julian says Areola only 29 with Prem and Europe experience.
On Alphonse Areola, he's going to West Ham. So they've activated the buy option for him.
Who's this like, Annie?
Alphonse Areola, West Ham. He spent the season on loan there.
I thought I'd seen him there. Like.
Yeah, he's. I think it's a 20 million release clause. Sorry, not release clause. Buy option. I think they've activated it.
That's interesting, Oh, God. Where John fell? How could... Oh...
The fact is, two of them fell for it. You fell for Rhea Pest, so you can say nothing.
Well, that's the only time I've fallen for it, but John falls for it nearly all the time.
Every time he falls for it, man. I remember he fell for Peter File as well. I can't, you can't, man. It's so obvious.
Andrew thinks I just think Borough ticks all the boxes to see if he is ready, and it's close to home. It's not about Elliot Anderson.
They just don't play at number 10. They play with a midfield three of Tavernier, who is a number 10, but he doesn't play as a number 10. Who else is it? Crooks, Piero. They don't have number 10s. They're not going to sign number 10.
We should have got him for 20 million. Jolin's on about Areola.
Well, it was all agreed when Mike Ashley was still here, so obviously we were never going to get him over.
No, if we were still under Mike Ashley, we would be down this season because Steve Bruce would still be manager and we would have been long gone from the Premier League.
I think we'd be bottom if they were still here, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus, the dog's doing 6 now. You're not going to get any see like Mason if your dogs keep barking like that. Jesus, man.
What kind you got, Mason?
Jack Russell.
All right.
Oh, and now it's coming in 5 minutes' time, unfortunately. I was just expecting Ryan to pop up on the bottom left and be like, "Yeah, I'm here for the bloody food picks, yay!" And Leipzig will not go home for the they will go for
Strakos has
penalties.
been spoken to. He's on about Thomas Strakos. He's a
I know,
goalkeeper
people,
for Lazio.
I know people were saying apparently Dybala's agent was in the northeast over the past couple
Oh,
of
he
days.
has Ryan. He has Ryan.
Oh, I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Yay!
He hasn't got his cam on though.
I'm here for
Welcome
the
to
food
the
picks.
chat.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Someone's
God, you
dog's
won't
been
get
on
lost.
the snake bite. Yeah, I
This guy
think
say-
Mason's dog's been on the snake bite.
I was gonna say Ryan will get lost in the dark, will he?
No.
I can just say he's held. I can't see him.
Can I just
Well,
ask
I don't even
who?
know how long I'm going to be on here for because I think my my power might cut out. There's a big thunderstorm here.
Oh,
Oh, hopefully the food picks managed to make it.
Yeah, you better.
Ryan fought someone tonight against Arsenal. What did we make of that?
Pretty simple, easy game to be fair. I mean, what Arsenal really offer, they didn't turn up. We just had them like we want to win every second ball, intercept everything, ground duels, headers. We just like you could tell Eddie Howe like he just outdid Mikel Arteta so easily, and Arsenal had no answers. Like from minute one, it was just go go go, and all the way till minute 90. So best performance at home. I'd say best performance of the season actually.
Yeah,
Especially
I mean,
at a club like Arsenal too against them.
Yeah, we had a game plan. We went with it, and it worked.
I know that they're not the invincible side at all, and like they're not like a title challenging team, but like I was expecting way more, and like definitely not 50-50 possession. I don't care if they have kids or not on their team.
I think it was just we didn't let them play in the football match.
Yeah, that was it. Like, and you could tell when our game plan was coming to fruition, like they're just like they're just mind blown. Like they couldn't, like not enough characters and experience in their team. It's just a bunch of young kids, and like you see like Saka and like Emil Smith Rowe and other players doing well throughout the season, but when it's crunch time for them to get top four, like they crumbled.
Yeah, I mean, Xhaka was very critical of his team's performance on Monday, but he wasn't good as well. He was terrible.
Yeah, I saw his comments. I didn't really know what he was trying to get at, and
but in a way, he's got a point as well because the truth does hurt at times, and Arsenal just did not perform.
But do you want to say on it, Peter? Or is Ryan froze? Ryan's froze, hasn't he?
It looks like it, yeah. I go on then.
My guy Lee Gunner, trust the process, yeah? My guy Lee Gunner says trust the process. So trust the process.
I see that. He put trust the process, lol.
Well, what John said that.
No, Lee Gunner.
Well, I'm surprised John didn't really treat him like it, because he always does, even if he does.
Of course, Troops again went nil.
Oh,
He hammered right in his side as well.
You ain't fit enough to win Arsenal shit, man, blood.
I mean, I like Troops. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But Lee Judges as well, Turkish as well. Robbie coming
Who's
up.
Turkish? Who's Turkish?
That's another one of our AFTV.
There's a bloke on called Turkish Irish.
Yeah, there is. Robbie and is it Sensel? It was this other guy who comes on the channel. They both of them travelled up for the game as well, and they travelled back the same night as well.
I think Ryan's gone.
Can I just ask who would you rather get promoted to the Premier League from the final?
Forest.
Oh, yeah, Forest. I think Forest is in.
Forest.
I wouldn't mind seeing Forest back in the Premier League as well.
Forest have got better players.
Is
But
that
after
Simon
one-
Man? But he's froze.
But what
That's
happened
it from
in the
the
midst-
Yeah.
That's it from the start.
My
But
transfer,
after what happened,
we should say Bassey from Rangers. He was playing amazing today again. It was a real in the Euro final. Of course, Rangers did play Hearts, didn't they?
Yeah.
There you are. We did allow them to play. It's a big difference after it. That's who he's called. EFTV's other guy. Did you see Shearer Ribbon Righty? Yes, I did actually.
Yes.
Oh God! I literally Peter thought he said
Well,
something.
Ryan said my power has just had a Sinclair. There you are.
Right, Peter. I'm gonna shoot off now. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, Andy. Good to see you again.
Thank you
You
very
can't miss
much.
the picks, man.
Good to see you. Unless, do you want to stay for the food picks, Annie, or are you just gonna?
What's the food picks? I don't know.
It's food what you get at certain football grounds, and you've got to make a thing. Would you take by that, or would you not?
I'll stay.
Oh, there we are then. Well then, here we are then. Here we go then. I guess what? We've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got 15 this time tonight.
Peter, whoever fucking hell, man, Peter, I want to go to bed tonight, you know. I want to actually go to sleep tonight. Fucking hell.
Are you okay, Annie? Feed us, PD. They're coming. Another Clash up here and another Clash Metallica share. Thank you very much, Gary. Here we are then. So this is what we have got tonight. We've got 15 picks this time. So I've gone from 10 to 50. This is what we've got first, okay? And it's this.
What the fuck?
That is a buffalo fried chicken burger and Korean wings at Saffron Walden Town FC.
Is that fucking tomato on top of it? Or chili or...
It looks like some kind of chili or jalapeno.
Looks like a pepper, doesn't it?
It does.
No
doesn't it?
thanks. I'd rather bloody eat my own feces.
What?
Yes, sir. Would anyone have that?
No. How much?
Oh, me.
How much would that cost?
It did come up with the price actually for that one, or just to let's paste the full text in. Yes or no?
No.
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 Yes.
Oh, and he says yes.
Penalty box.
Salivating in my mouth already.
Okay. This is the next one.
Oh,
What the
no,
hell
fuck
is
that
that?
shit.
No, thank you.
Fucking hell, no.
What is that?
Right,
That's a fucking
is
dead chicken, that.
that is a drunken Jamaican jerk hole chicken with curried collard greens and candied yams, and that's served at Atlanta United.
No,
Absolutely.
that's fucking That's fucking charcoal. That's what that is.
That's roadkill. That's what it is.
It does look like the chicken's a bit cremated, doesn't it?
A bit.
Yeah, it's burnt. It's literally burnt.
Yes, I know.
No.
There's a
No.
stupid question, Peter.
Oh, I just thought it's best ask. It's best
Fuck
ask.
me,
No.
No.
No for that one, okay then. The chicken does look like it's been in the oven too long.
A bit.
A bit.
Well, yeah. This
Got
is
the
the next.
pulse left, man.
This is the next one.
Or is that a quiche?
That is a mac and cheese pie served
Ooh,
at
yes,
Hibernian when Hibernian
No.
played against Aberdeen.
Oh yes, please. I'll have some of that.
No.
How
Looks
much is
like a
that?
quiche.
£2.90 for that.
Oh, I'll have some of
I'll,
that.
I'll give that a try. Look,
I'll have some of that. Did you,
Yes.
you said Hibs, did you?
I did, yes.
Looks like he's the only fucker there, and I'll buy the stay of it.
Don't say
Yes,
that about
I know.
Hibs. They've just hired ex-City manager.
Yes, I
I'll
know
have
for
some
that
of
one.
No.
Some of that.
No, for
Yes,
the mac and cheese. Oh, Andy said he would have me took it to the mac and cheese pie. Okay, fair enough. This
It
is
might be
what
because I'm really hungry right now, but
this is what we've got next.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
what is that?
We've got some waffles.
Oh, yeah. Well, take a waffle,
No.
like
No.
blue
Yeah.
waffle. We.
Absolutely not.
Dusted. It looks like
That's-
ice and
that-
sugar on top of them. Yeah, I would have it.
Where's that served at?
Yeah.
That is at, let's say it's a foreign club. I think it's in German.
Oh,
Belgium,
yeah, I'll
I
have a
think?
maybe
No,
Belgium.
absolutely. No, that looks minging. That looks terrible.
No for you, Annie? Wow, okay then. Right. This is the next one we've got. How about this bad boy?
What? What the fuck? Was that a natural big I will come in it?
It, it's called the Hawk Burger.
The cum burger.
In there we've got chicken, beef patty, hash browns, sausages, onion rings, and cheese, and that's served at White Hawk.
No,
I was
I
going to
wouldn't.
say White Hawk. I was going to say White Hawk. How much
No,
would
I
that
wouldn't
cost?
know.
Again, it's not letting me put the price in for some reason. What do we think of that? Yes or no?
No.
No. Wow.
I would happily have that if it wasn't for the sauce.
It looks like they've
I would have
put
that.
mayonnaise on that.
Romans.
So no for
Yes,
that
I'm
one.
watching Pulp Fiction. I'm watching Pulp Fiction. It's got to be done.
I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised some of you have said no for that one. I mean, wow.
It's because
I would have
Peter,
that.
I've got something called taste, so that's why I'm saying no to it.
Right, this is the next one.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is that a
Yeah.
wheaten kebab? Is that
That
a wheaten
is- That's called a Bombay kebab at Oldham Athletic.
Is that
So-
a pie in it?
It is. It's a chicken and tandoori pie with samosa, with hot sauce and yogurt sauce as well.
Oh, fuck off. No, that's a resounding no.
A yogurt sauce, did you say?
Yes.
No, that's fucking
On
jizz.
top. Nah, no. I'm Indian, and that is unacceptable. That is
Who
totally
would have red
unacceptable.
sauce on that?
That's fucking jizz, that. That's not fucking... Who's been wanking? Who's what pornos? What be watching for produce that?
Do you think, Annie, that's an insult to India?
That is an insult to Indian food. Honestly.
Oh wow. Okay.
Who the fuck puts a pie in a bun, man?
Yeah, well, there you are. So I think that's a no for everyone that said that one.
Abomination.
Okay, this is the next one.
What?
That looks raw as fuck.
Do you know what? I'd try that if it was a bit more organised. If it looked a bit more appetising, I'd try that.
Do you mean if it wasn't raw?
It's
a
not raw.
pepperoni,
It seems-
of course. It's a pepperoni pizza served at Altrincham for a £5.
Five are
Question
too
is,
much.
would you eat all of that at half time though?
No. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
eat a fucking... I couldn't eat a full pizza at 90 minutes, never mind fucking full time, man.
Yes or no for that one?
I would
I
have
Where's
was
that
saying-
in Altrincham?
Altrincham.
What do you say, Chippers?
No, because it looks all over the place.
Has Chipper said yes to anything?
I don't think he has.
Damn it, I'm a vegan now. I'm on a diet, remember?
Right, this is the next one. This is a strange one. This one.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, what the
Ah.
fuck? Are they profitable or something?
No, that is actually deep fried Oreos at DC United.
No, I wouldn't even dare try that. That's sacrilege. That.
Deep
Don't
Fried
try it.
Oreos. Wow, deep fried Oreos. I know we do a deep fried Mars bar over here, but deep fried Oreos. Wow.
You don't
Well,
deep
that'd be
fry
interesting.
chocolate. I'm sorry.
Is that why you wouldn't have a try? You wouldn't try a battered Mars bar, Chivers?
You do bastard. Like, you should be offering a euphemism like that.
Look at
No, I wouldn't.
Andrew's latest comment. It is hilarious.
Whose
Dirty
comment?
bastard, Peter.
Andrew's
Well-
Andrew DB's latest comment is hilarious.
Oh, all right. I'll look at it when we get to when I get through the comments. So, is that a no from everyone for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Deep fried Orioles. Okay. Right. This is another strange one as well.
Well, you have your answer straight away for this. Fucking strange. Oh, what the fuck's that?
That's Bournemouth and that's Bowen.
Is that
Right.
bullshit?
Right. This is something in a place called Deportiva. It sounds like it's in Germany, or it's definitely somewhere, bro. They have something called a black and red cheeseburger with bacon in it.
No,
That's
what,
Spain,
man?
man.
No
What?
thanks.
That's the cheeseburger. That's
A
a
black
fucking
and-
horseshit.
They have something called a black and red cheeseburger over there.
Good for them, but I'm not fucking touching the cunt.
I
That
guess
looks
that's
manky. That looks
That's
manky.
disgusting.
black and red cheeseburger. Wow. Wow. I think
Definitely no.
people has just made a no for that one as well. Right.
Give us some good ones, Peter. Come on.
This is the next one.
But if it was you,
Oh,
that's
no.
roast, bud. No, that's too raw.
That's literally raw.
Fucking
That's-
raw! Raw!
Sausage pasta with cheese and FC.
Oh no!
Where's
Uh,
the fucking sausage?
is your bitch. It must be. It sounds like it's buried within the cheese and the pasta.
Well, how can it sound like it's buried? It looks like it's buried, do you mean? Fuck's sake, man.
No, thanks. Absolutely not.
No,
No.
I don't eat raw food.
So I think that's a no from everyone with that one. This is the next one.
Oh, that's even worse. What the fuck's that? Is it a
Is that
pizza or
only?
an omelette?
That's a pizza in Yokohama.
Nah, sorry.
Yup.
No. Fuck that.
No.
I love how Joseph just said, "No, I'm not touching that."
I know I'll wank myself off with sandpaper. Sorry,
no.
man.
Is someone clipping that? Someone is clipping that. Ryan,
Oh.
I order you to clip that, please.
Oh God, almighty.
Peter, I thought you said they were good tonight. I mean, fuck me. If it was down to you, I'd be flipping anemic by now because I'd be on a diet and eat fuck down.
Oh. Right, so I'm guessing that's a no for that one as well.
I would take that.
Guessing? What?
Oh, Mason said he would have that.
What?
How much is that?
Right, let's have a look if I can get the price up. £6 that would cost you if that was an English pound, if that was an English currency. So Yokohama, that's all the way in Japan, that one. So
Aye, you'll have to go a long way for it, mind.
okay, no, this is the next one, okay?
This is strange as well, is it?
What the
Oh,
hell?
fuck no! Nah,
What the hell is that?
nah.
That is chicken curry and chips at Dundalk FC.
Where's the chips? It's just
Uh,
what the
okay.
fuck?
In a curry sauce somewhere.
Dundalk.
Even some of the chicken looks raw. Look at it. The filthy bastards. That's disgusting.
Dundalk's an island, isn't it?
Dundalk, yes, that's Dundalk, aye.
God almighty.
I think that's a no from everyone, isn't it?
Definitely no.
Right, hopefully this looks a little bit more better for some people.
Is this pick 15 yet?
Oh,
nah.
yes.
That looks like one of me shit.
Oh,
That is loaded fries at Orlando City.
No.
I'd happily have those. Half time, yes,
7
please.
quid. So we got chips with bacon and cheese with them as well.
No.
£7. Yes, if it was 4 or 5. 7. No, not for 7.
Oh, okay. Right, we've got 2 more left.
Oh, bloody hell, thank God.
These.
Markham.
No,
Nah,
Markham.
melt the cheese, please. Please melt the
Cheesy
cheese.
chips at Tamworth FC.
no, cheesy too melted. It can't be like that. It's just fucking half-assed. So no.
How much is that?
$3.50.
You're joking, aren't you? Clubs at that level. Clubs at that level are usually 150.
Yes or no? I think so.
No.
No.
God, this better be a fucking good picture for the last one, man, because fuck me.
Okay, then how about for the final one, some pork skewers
No.
at
No.
Western Sydney?
No. It looks like it's been well done, too well done. It looks like it's body parts on a fucking stick. No.
Oh.
Honest man, if you like the picture, this thing would be fucking shocking. I think I'm laughing too.
You've not liked anything tonight, Chip, is it?
Both of them fucking
doesn't look-
waffles, the rest fucking shocking.
That doesn't look too bad.
I'm
That
not
doesn't-
really
that-
up
it just needs some veg. It just needs some veggies on it to.
So you start
Yeah.
eating it and it comes into the fucking end, aye?
Well, guys, that was tonight's food picks for the night. Let me know what you saw, though. We'll find these comments and see what people have said.
I need something to drink now.
Ryan says, feed me more. Half-time meals, sliced chili, £6.10. Gold chivers, fuck that shit. That's a piglet that's been in a bonfire. I'll take the bird walking up the stairs. It's a rinse cow's bowel. Andrew says, earwax is being clean. What the is that? Ryan says, you guys don't like the American style food. Stick with your pies and fish and chips, lads.
I'm Indian, mate. Ryan, I eat anything.
That's someone's flaky skin. Oh, God. The burger looks good, according to Joe Linton.
What?
Depends what burger it was, actually.
I think was he not on about the one at Whitehawk? I'm sure he is.
Defy, yeah, I think it could be that. Defies gravity through that thing. That's just just an erection. Wow. A hawk burger with no hawk, false advertising. Looks wood smoked. Someone's wiped their ass with a pizza there. Oh, the next one about the deep fried Oreos. Frosty bollocks. I love that. Frosty bollocks. Gary says, I eat all of that.
God,
Ryan
fuck me,
says,
that's
Ryan says deep fried Oreos is the most American thing, according to him. Wow.
I bet he's Canadian, isn't he? Two different things.
Same thing.
Talk TV
They have
says,
bloody.
says deep fried sheep nuts. Wow. All right, sis, is that the Halloween whopper? That's an angry growler. White Trout says that black burger needs to go to the sexual health clinic.
Oh,
Andrew says dandruff in a bowl. That's the treadmill on a 20 stone weight loss. Wow. Ryan says Chimmers is going to be the pickiest guy. I don't think Chimmers is like them.
Ryan, I've got taste, mate. That's why you shouldn't have that by now.
Whatever floats your boats, Chimmers. Nice pizza called Dolan. Chimmers is in Paraguay with Miggy eating cheese bread off some bloke's head. Chimmers should do a segment. What would I eat? I love that. Is that even cooked according to Talk TV? That looks like a new road lane. Just need tarmac. Andrew says dog sick in a tray. Andrew says septic bell end. Wow. I like to see a dish that someone had sex with first.
Oh,
Andrew says dustpan dirt in a tray. Andrew says colonic irrigation. Wow. Looks like a surgeon's scalpel. And the final one, that's a small intestine on a stick.
honestly, so much word.
Wow.
Picks, man, they're so grim.
Right, Pete, I've got to shoot off now. Definitely got to shoot off now.
Right, no problem, Manny. Good to see you, man. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
good to see you. Good to see you, Mason. Chip
Good
as
to
well.
see you.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Annie. Good to see you, man. So that was Annie. Good to see him after a long time. Hey, Chip is very picky on tonight's food picks. I know you said you've
Yeah,
got taste
what?
buds. There's
I'm
got to
sorry,
be at
like,
least
how you
something
think
in there.
fucking
There's got
steal?
to be something in there that's got to...
No, because one they were either cooked, they were fucking charcoal, or B, they were fucking raw. You can't have bloody charcoal food or raw food because it'll fucking kill you, man.
I mean, the black and red cheeseburger is so wrong, though.
I know.
That wasn't, I didn't know what the fuck that was. That wasn't a cheeseburger. So it was like fucking cheese.
Yeah, absolutely. Aye.
The only thing what looked decent was the pizza from Altrincham.
How's the
Am I-
sandpaper chippers?
Fucking,
The only
fucking
place
raw.
Chippers will go on a date, the only place Chippers will go on a date is at his local chippy, according to Ryan.
The only place I would take a woman on a date's up the arse, and that's it.
Jolene says, I read Chippers loves to eat tinned burgers.
No.
Ryan
Not that
says he
long.
would happily took into that first bite. Okay. Chippers looks like the Michelin star dishes. These are too common, according to White Trout. Wow.
But don't call me Gordon Ramsay. My fucking days.
Hey, God almighty. I mean, that's been funny, lads. It really has. Andrew says, best laugh ever, lads. Glad you enjoyed it. Andrew, so, yep, there you are. So there you are. Oh, Andrew, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you very much, Andrew. Really, really appreciate that you've joined, become a YouTube member of the channel. Thank you very much, Andrew, for joining as a member. Hey, well, it's been a laugh today.
Most certainly has been.
Hey, wow. But anyway, guys, again, if you're enjoying the show, please do hit the thumbs up. Of course, please hit the subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Again, if you'd like to donate to the channel as well, there is Super Chat available as well. And if you'd like to become a member of the channel as well, Andrew has just joined just before. Hit the join button and you can become a member of the channel as well. And if you would like to PR on tonight's show, we've just got over half an hour remaining, about 35 minutes or just over. If you click the link, and I will see you in the rating room and bring you on the show. Chippers, you're my chip, according to Joe Linton. Is that time of year again when we see the rinse and repeat statement, oops, I forgot. Haha. I think he was related to Bruce there, but that's not anymore. Actual belly laughs tonight, lads. I'm glad you enjoyed tonight's show, Andrew. I'm really, really glad you enjoyed tonight's show, Maney. I think it's got to be them food picks that he's just been creasing the hell out of. Hey, wow. Chippers, you seem grumpy. Is it that time of the month, according to Joe Linton?
It's bloody as fuck.
Hey, wow. Hey, that's been a really good laugh tonight so far. It really, really has.
Tell you what, Joel, if you had been up since 5 o'clock this morning, right, you're absolutely shot like I am, and you'd feel exactly the same.
Yep. Anyway, well, go back to them down the road. Sunderland
Don't give
again.
up.
I was expecting it, to be fair. I really was.
I think you were coming to that feeling there was a time they were going to get out of that and come back to the championship.
I just
As
want
well.
to say, I want to say congratulations because you're still below Newcastle. So congratulations to you because on being still below us. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, was anyone surprised of how poor Wickham were the day in that game? They just didn't look up for it. I mean, the goals that Sunderland scored were cracking goals. To be fair, particularly
the first
The
one
second-
wasn't. The keeper was straight. The keeper he let it spill through his arms.
but the second one, the keeper just stands and looks at the ball.
The thing is about Stockdale, right? He basically gave Newcastle the league, and he's basically let Sunderland get promoted. So that's twice he's done something to an off his club.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, because he was the keeper the night. The keeper for Wickham, wasn't he? Yes. Yeah.
Just a shame I
Joel-
confirm I didn't score.
Jolin says I don't sleep. Andrew says back to footy. If you could sign any player, who would you each pick?
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
No, has he been when he says? Does he mean realistically or in a dream world? I don't know.
I mean, for me, I think it's got to be Paqueta for me.
Yeah. Paqueta's the realistic one, but obviously De Bruyne's the dream.
I think. Do you think with the picture when Paqueta came up into Newcastle and was with Bruno, does that give it away that he could be joining the club?
I think so.
Probably.
Even though there's no talks have gone on so far yet, but would you be surprised if there was talks to be ongoing very, very soon?
Well, they say there's no talks, but they're not going to publicly broadcast it, are they?
It's like the Dean Henderson one. It said the deal was there was a deal that was 99% done. But then another source has come out and said nowhere near it. I think Eddie Howe has also came out and said we're nowhere near close to signing anyone just yet as well.
The thing is, right, he's not going to come out and say we're close to signing because the window isn't technically open and all these players are still in that contract elsewhere. So it's kind of like you've got to watch what you can't just say like, "Yep, well, I'm close" or anything like that because, as I said, the window isn't open and they're all under contract with that club. So you just got to wait and see what happens. I think Paqueta will be here next season. I really do. He scored, I think, again today for Leon. So I think he'll be here. I think enough. I wouldn't be surprised if some stage next week something gets said that they're having talks with him or something, or they're talking about having a fee. So I just wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Seen as well that strike Ekatiki. He scored tonight. He scored against Leeds tonight.
He did. I mean, he came out with his comment as well, said he just thought the move to us in the January was just not ready for him yet.
Jesus, I'm watching this German Cup final, and my God, it's embarrassing. The manager and that they're all on the pitch and everything, man. Look there on his left. He doesn't get the ball. It's a penalty, surely. I mean, literally, it's possibly a possible penalty at Leipzig in the 117th minute, and literally, for the appeal, the whole team's on the fucking pitch, like literally on the in the box, appealing it.
Yep, we're up to maybe comments. Jolin says, "Where is level 7?" I don't think level 7's appeared on any channel for a while. I hope he's all right.
I'm sure he's tweeting. Davey Rocket,
Yeah,
isn't it?
he is.
He's tweeting.
I know he does have issues with the trolls and all that, and I hope he's okay. I Like Coffee says Joe Linton is brilliant in this window, which we've talked about. Chibbis, I think you should stay awake all night for 24 hours.
I need to fucking suck on me dong and all. That's not gonna happen.
Sunderland will be straight relegated again, according to White Trout, for next
I think
season.
they will be. I think they'll either be relegated or in a relegation battle.
It all depends who they bring in, is all I can say. At the minute, I don't know if I should switch on me light or have an all-inclusive holiday in the Bahamas according to Talk TV. Whatever you want, mate. Jolit wants Pau Torres. Spot on, Chippers. Yes, Eddie player now. Eddie won't say anything until June the 12th. Well, there you are. Eddie's not going to give anything away.
It's open on the 10th, not the 12th.
What's the 10th?
Yeah, it's June the 10th. Right.
Jolit just wants Pau Torres in. He did play today, Chippers.
So how come someone retweeted something of him scoring today?
Chipper said Kevin De Bruyne. Who's yours, Peter? I've said Paqueta would be mine. 29 watcher, but only 10 thumbs up. Hit that button, peeps. We've actually got 22 likes now, so if crept up. Is Botman Man U bound or Milan, or are we still in the mix according to White Trout?
Is that something Johnson and Clare would say? Newcastle bound? Newcastle bound?
Well, we'll just see. Got used on my PC and boxed it on the telly according to Andrew. Nice one. I like Covey says, will Everton fight relegation next season or the top 10?
Relegation, because they've still got FFP next season as well, apparently.
I've got on my computer. Renz is currently playing. He has scored. He scored in the 9th minute.
Oh, well.
Who are you taking?
Yes. They're currently winning 2-1 as well.
Right.
Julian says Pau Torres has a release clause too. How much is his release clause?
No idea. Tell me, Peter, I'm going to shoot because I'm absolutely wiped.
All right, no problem, mate. It was good to see you, man.
I'll tell you that.
See you. Are you on the next show?
Yes.
I was Chibbers. He looks knackered, bless him.
He does.
But Leon 2-1 up. So was it Paqueta who scored? No, it doesn't look like it. Sinclair talks out his Botman. Well, we'll see what happens with him, with Botman. We could still go for him. But we'll wait and see. Again, guys, if you want to join, come on the show. The link is pinned in the live comments. So you do click the join button. I mean, click the link in the live chat and you can be come on the show. For the last about just under half an hour, we've got 55 million euros according to Joe Linton for Pau Torres. That's
where does he play?
Pau Torres. He plays. Where is it again?
I'm sure it's Marseille.
I think you're right. Yeah. No, it's a centre back for La Liga for Villarreal.
I'm sure it's a goalkeeper who plays for Marseille. He was called Pau Torres because I think he was at Spurs a few seasons ago.
Right, this time I'm off. Have a great night and catch you lads next time I'm home. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hopefully Chipper smiles the next time. Ginger says he's not on today, Peter. Sure he's still in England. Who are you on about there, Ginger? Yeah, Villarreal. Joe Lynn says for Pau Torres. Oh, we got Sharky in.
Evening, lads.
You've missed the food pick, Sharky. Or you've been watching them?
No, I seen, to be fair, I seen one, but that's like I just clicked on. I didn't know you were live. I've just come back from a big walk.
Peter, I come back in there. Paqueta's on the bench.
Paqueta's on the bench. Oh, he's on the bench.
One second, Peter. Turn the TV down. One second.
He Spain's new Ramos, according to Ginger. He's
on that's not very copyright or anything like
that. Back. Oh, apparently Paqueta's still in the kit. No, I think he's on the bench for Leon.
I've got on my computer. He is on the bench.
Right. Jolin says Pau Torres will be our Vincent company. I don't know much about Pau Torres, I've got to admit. But You are, but anyways, good to see you, Sharky. How amazing was that on Monday night?
Oh, for me, the result of the season. The best home game of the season, I have to say, with not a lot at stake, but the only stake you would say is that the fans obviously turned up to make what the night could have been, which turned out to be the dream scenario, do you know what I mean? Beating Arsenal, denting their top 4 hopes. Obviously, they've still got an outside chance, but for me, they're the worst side that's come to St James's Park this season.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just didn't let them play in the game. I think that's how we won the game.
I just thought we were too good for them. It just feels like under Eddie Howe, we're going from strength to strength, and it feels like Arsenal, they lack a lot of quality that they need to actually get into the top 4. You know, they're that sort of side where there's not been much pressure on them this season because they finished, was it 8th or whatever it was the season before? And that's whole aim was to get into that Champions League or Europa League spot. And I feel like the players have, for Arsenal, they've just switched off at the final last couple of games. It's probably got too much for them.
Yeah, I mean, what did you make of Granit Xhaka's comment he made on Sky after the game?
He's perfectly spot on. It's good to see that he's actually turned a corner in his Arsenal career because he was taking, strops when he was playing for them previously under Wenger and whatnot. And Emery. And he was just, throwing his shirt to the crowd and all that stuff. But it's good to see that he sees like what the club should be. They should be playing for the shirt. And obviously on Monday, it just looked like they won holiday.
But he didn't call himself out because I don't think he was any good in the game. That's what I will say on it. But
no, he wasn't. But I think even so, he was probably trying his best, but the rest of them around him weren't trying. So obviously, at the end of the day, there's no iron team. Everyone's got to play together, and if they don't play together, you're not going to get the result that you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we got Lawrence. Good to see you.
Hey guys.
Here he is.
Evening, Lawrence.
Man.
Hey lads.
Yeah, I mean, we just had a game plan in that game. We just didn't let Arsenal perform in that game, which was, I mean, even Arsenal trying to throw extra attackers on and it still didn't work.
Well, the way I see it, at the start of the season, you could put your money on a 4-0 Arsenal win at St James's because we just look so badly unorganised. But as said, under Eddie Howe, he's got a game plan and the players are sticking to it, and that's all they can do. And he's made our players a lot better than what they thought they were at the start of the season. Many of them would have probably just thrown their hand in the towel and said, that's it, that's it. They would have thrown the towel in, we're getting relegated. But if you've got a manager in Eddie Howe with his experience, I said they've gone from strength to strength, but the real test will be next season. Can we potentially go one better, win more games and get into that top 10? There's an outside chance tomorrow. I say outside chance because we don't know what other results are going to bring. But can we potentially finish 8th, 9th? Can we potentially go one better and finish 7th? Europa Conference. We've got to see how far we've come.
Let's have a look at the league table and see where is the highest we can finish.
10th.
It's 10th realistically because Leicester's goal difference is too much for us to catch up.
So
I think Leicester have got a winnable game as well.
Yeah,
I think they'll beat Southampton.
So 10th is up for grabs. So Brighton are sitting there at the minute, and they've got to play West Ham at home tomorrow.
West Ham might have to win to try and get Europa League.
Just seeing them
up for grabs in that position.
Leeds might have to win, but I want Brentford to win.
They will.
I think Brentford's going to beat Leeds.
To be honest with you,
I agree.
Both of them, I expect Brentford to put Leeds aside. But even so, both of them could lose, and we could beat Burnley. And I think Burnley will stay up on the goal difference. And by the way, Mike Jackson has done a good job at Burnley. I'll give him that, and he has given them a lot more belief. Like this, the stats when Sean Dyche was there, obviously you can tell they need something different. Obviously, he's been there 9 years. They probably should have kept him until the end of the season, in my opinion. But they're a lot more attacking under the under 23 manager, who's obviously stepped in. I just feel like Sean Dyche also deserves a lot of credit because as much as they weren't free scoring, he had them as a defensive brick wall. They didn't concede many goals, and you got to think because of their goal difference under Sean Dyche, that's what could keep them up.
Yeah,
you got to think. When you look at Leeds' goal difference, minus 38.
The defense season
minus 18.
That's bad. That's
no,
bad.
Burnley's is minus 18. No, so that means really, if Leeds
Leeds is minus 38.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's 20 goal difference. So think of it this way, right? Leeds have to lose 1-0. The only way that they stay up is if Newcastle score 20. That's not going to happen.
I've seen the stat. If we win 28-7 and Leeds lost 1-0, then that's the only way for a playoff.
It doesn't even have to be that though. Like Leeds could lose 1-0 and Newcastle could score 20, but we know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, going
All
on
right,
the
Gordon.
game tomorrow. Can we
Right.
end the last game on a high?
I
Yeah.
think we can.
Hopefully.
I think we can, yeah.
I went 1-1. That's more because Burnley have got something to play for.
I think we could get another 3 points, but I've said Burnley will not take the third
Like,
relegation.
if this is at St James's, I'd definitely bricked us to win.
I've actually gone 2-1. I think we're better than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I was saying to Joanna the day, like they will play hard, Burnley, because they know that
They will.
not only is obviously their Premier League status is on the line, they can't rely on Brentford to do them a favour. They've just got to go to like another game. But not just that, it's the last home game of the season and it's the last game of the season. So there's so much at stake for them. Like they know it's do or die for Burnley. Do you know what I mean? It's they know that the fans will be there and they'll be expecting to get 3 points regardless. Like fair enough, we're on good form. They'll be aware of how well we've played and that we're beating Arsenal. But they know like if they play how Burnley are capable of playing at home, they should actually get something tomorrow. But I said, you know what it is? I've gone for a 2-1 Newcastle. But to be honest with you, nobody wants to see a defeat. If we get defeated and we try, then that's all we can expect. But obviously we know what Burnley are doing. But if we get a draw and Burnley get that point that keeps them up, and Leeds get a draw, then we know it's starting to go. To be honest, I'd rather see Burnley stay up than Leeds. Because and here is the reason why I say that is because Burnley don't have a lot of money. They've got a lot of championship players, but they just seem to do it in the right way. Whereas Leeds have just sort of they've got that recruitment wrong. The whole Bielsa sacking as well, it's happened too late. The players that they brought in, they've overspent on that, and there just seems to be a lot of toxic around Leeds at the minute. Obviously, Burnley being the same, we're showing Dyche and that, but I always feel like Burnley stay up because there's less pressure on them because they don't spend as much. And that's what's going to do it.
That's a good point there. Well, Ginger says Barry was saying we need proven Prem, but I think we need to do so. We need to do scout like City and Liverpool and get top young talent coming up like Gap from PSV and the next Yaya Toure.
We need to just take it one step at a time. That's how I say
that's it.
Pau Torres is when Europa League and played in La Liga Champions League is great. I mean, I don't know much about that Pau Torres, I've got to admit.
I packed him on Ultimate Team, but I don't know much about him.
Oh, they all say that. Oh, he's really good on FIFA, but in real life, actually not that good.
Yeah.
They all say that.
And PI get people say that might at least Beklijvert, Suarez, Overmars, Hullet, Van der Sar came from that league as well, the Dutch league, yeah.
They have good talents, but then it's the flops, like Luke de Jong, Josie Altidore.
Yeah. Joe Linton so has Endika, and he's got a 21 million buyout. Okay, then.
Thing is, I don't think we'll spend loads of money. I think there'll be a set budget. I've heard 90 million quid.
It's all right.
If that's what's good. That's good though. That's to be fair. That's not a lot of money to some clubs, but for us, you got to think of what they spent in January.
Yep, I think we'll sell a lot of players as well. 10th is the best for us, but if Brentford win 11th, that's the thing.
To be honest, even if we finish where we are now, it doesn't matter. We've done better than where we were at the start of the season.
At least we've got direction going forward.
Yeah, exactly. Ginger, we should go for players based on quality, not just Premier League proven.
Yeah.
But credit would be
I tell you though, those Sunderland fans didn't get their wish, so they were like, "Oh, I hope Newcastle go down so we can play them." Well, have a what? You'll be the division below, but we'll not be there.
As long as we don't lose, and as long as Wood doesn't play, I can't see Wood playing tomorrow as well.
Wilson will start, even if Wood is fit.
I think he'll play. I think he'll not play the whole 90 minutes. He'll probably play the last 10, 15 minutes or something.
Depends if he's fit for the game.
I suppose Eddie Howe did say that if he doesn't play, Dwight Gale's definitely going to get a start because he's fringe. He needs a game time.
I think it'll be
one last score before he goes.
No, he'll need to play because that's the best way of selling him.
I think it'll be Wilson. I think
I do as well.
I think Gale will play, but you'll probably get about half an hour because think logically, right? We're gonna want to sell him.
Yeah, possibly.
If you can see he's running about, you know what I mean. I mean, any player can run about, but we know that Gale has a bit of pace about him, you know what I mean. And some championship clubs will be looking into him, thinking, "Oh, actually, he's not that bad."
I mean, I
think Mr. Bruce is after him. West Brom again.
He should have went.
I've always wanted to sign Dwight Gale, and then he just puts him on the bench even when Callum Wilson's injured.
But you know why he wants him this time though? Because he knows that he hasn't got quality compared to what he had at Newcastle, and he just ruined them all.
score how to score in the Championship as well.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I still think West Brom should have bought him off like 2 years ago. Whether we were stopping West Brom, I don't know, but they should really have put a proper bid in, and he would have won.
Well, we should have just kept Rafa and signed Rondon and let Gale go to them.
Well, this is it.
Rondon's fell down since he's left.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think he probably would have had another season left in us. But to be honest with you, I think now with what's happened to Everton and what he's done,
I mean, did you see anyone see his challenge? It was ridiculous.
Oh,
it was just a can't be bothered challenge. Like you know what I mean? It looks like we're going down, but
I mean, your team's up now.
He'll be out. He'll probably be out of West Brom in the summer.
I'm sorry, but you don't be going around like partying after you finish in 16th in the league and just staying up. Like, you don't be doing that. Come on, man. You're better than that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you expect that from them not down the road.
All right.
It's not. By the way, finishing 16th in the Premier League is nothing to be smiling about. Like, we could finish anywhere between 14th and 10th. It's nothing to get excited about.
Aye.
You want to be you want to be like chasing honours like what Liverpool and Man City are doing, or being in the FA Cup or something. That's success.
At Tiff Moore, can we ask them for our money back for Wood? That'd be great if we could, because we could convince Wood to put on a dreads on his head and leave him there and take Coney on a team bus.
To be fair, if they actually went down, I'd take Coney.
I'd take Black Rose as well.
I saw Pau Torres play many times according to Joel. Hope Wood doesn't get as I want to enjoy the last game of the season.
You might disagree with this one, but I'd take McNeil as well.
Yeah,
good player as well.
I think he struggles a bit because like Burnley don't have all the quality in the world, but when he plays really well for them. Like he'd fit right in our side because we actually have got some decent players on paper. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're still going to build. Rafinha would be a good one. I'd take it.
I think Matt Ritchie will be away.
I would take either Ismaila Sarr or Rafinha.
I think Rafinha is a more realistic one.
I think it's a 25 million release clause he's got if they go down.
That's no money for us. We can get that deal.
They're looking at him though. That's all.
Paqueta's could be another one as well. He's been obviously seen around the case, hasn't he?
Paqueta's my number one choice for next season to get. I think
we'll get him, but what Leon will do is they'll pay silly buggers. They'll start putting stupid prices on him.
All right. Do you think we'll start? All right. Which midfielder do you think will most likely go in the summer? Like
Hendrick for sure.
Say the players we've got now.
Sean Longstaff.
Okay, then.
I think that Longstaff as well, but
you won't sign.
And again, if he starts tomorrow and he plays the way he did against Arsenal, I would give him a chance up until January, me.
The thing is with Sean, though, like, I know Eddie wants to keep him, but I think he's realising now with his takeover, he's not going to get much game time. He's not always going to be number one choice.
Guaranteed.
No, but the thing is, he needs to look at his own career. He thinks, hold on, right, okay, I support Newcastle, I've had my chances, they're going to get better players in now. Maybe, you know what, it's not a bad thing to drop into the Championship. Yeah, I've played Premier League football, but maybe he needs to test himself in the Championship. Maybe he's get a promotion on his CV as well, because he's come through the ranks at Newcastle. He's had it quite easy, because we've always been in the Prem. Yeah, okay, we had one season in the Championship when he was younger under Rafa, but he was far too young then. I mean, he was nowhere near even under 23s, I think, the first time we're in the Championship. So he's come sort of full circle in a way.
Kilmarnock when we were in the Championship.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he would never have been anywhere near that even under 23s of trying to break through. So the last time we were in the Championship, I don't think he got that much game time. In all honesty,
was he not at Blackpool in the Championship season?
It was Kilmarnock. It was Kilmarnock along with Freddie Woodman and Carl Roberts.
Just look what he's done. He's gone
Blackpool afterwards.
He's gone from like League One football or League Two football, wherever Blackpool were at the time, to straight to the Premier League. He's never really had that Championship football, so I feel like he might have to drop down.
That wouldn't be a bad move for him as well.
No, he needs to show that he. The thing is, right, he will end up going. We'll make no money from him, and we're just going to have to accept it. That's what happens. Yeah. That's football.
Joel thinks we'll spend 150 in the summer. We'll wait and see. Hope top 6 next season.
That's a big
top six is too soon.
Seventh, or if West Ham can do it, so can we.
Yeah.
Jolin says Gale 3 million, Lascelles 5 million, Darlow 5 million, Clark 40 pence, Hendrick 10 pence.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's got a good shout to get rid.
I think Lascelles will go back to Forest if they go up.
Oh, I think he will. Darlow and Millsborough, I'd take that as well.
Yeah, we'll kind of keep everyone in terms of keepers.
Thing is, we've got too much Championship deadwood. That's all, we need to get rid of them, and it really annoys us because they're not that good.
Yeah.
They're not good at all, are they? They've overtimed the stay, haven't they?
Like this is like on the previous regime to a degree because they gave him these like long contracts. Dwight
What
Gale
you
in
want,
particular.
what we need, right, is like, have you seen it? Like when we've got a decent starting 11, but then you look on the bench and you think,
Yeah.
actually these aren't very good. We need strength for strength. Like, you need to take a player off and think, actually, there's someone there with equal quality who we can bring on who might be able to influence a game,
Like,
especially in the second half when it's getting tired.
Fans be like, oh man, if we bring on Dwight Gale
It does,
for
like,
Wilson,
it's
for
like
example.
Yasman, for example. Wilson goes off. Dwight Gale comes on. For me, he's not a Premier League footballer anymore, plus his age.
No, he's 32, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not being disrespectful to Sean Longstaff. Fair enough, he might have played well against Arsenal, but that's one game in the Blue Moon.
Yeah,
you want players that can do it on a regular basis. That's what we're calling out for.
And we've not seen that. It's been mostly disappointments from him this season.
Yeah,
I'll
put him starting tomorrow, but he could easily have a stinker.
The Cambridge game, he was rotten in that game.
Well, pretty much everyone was terrible. But
Sean Longstaff, his pass was all over. He was very.
But look at Matty though. Look at Matty though. He's doing it the right way. Fair play to him. He's going to Mansfield in League Two, and are they in the final now?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
So the thing is, he'll be in League One. Do you know what? It's a bit like Elliot Anderson. I think he should go back to Bristol Rovers in League One, and then it's the same with Matty. If they get promoted to League One, he should go in League One. If that's the route he wants to take, I actually respect players that do that. I mean, they're probably better than where they're playing at the minute, which they probably are. But I respect players that do that. I do have a lot of respect for players that think, do you know what? Maybe I'm not going to play. I'll give it my best shot and see what I can do. See if I can really do it in them levels.
Yeah,
I have a lot of respect for players that do that.
Yeah. Finishing sixth with good investment in the summer could happen. I'd take seventh.
It's a big ask. I think seventh would be good. Even eighth, if we just miss out, I mean, eighth could be anything really. It could be a conference spot if whatever the other clubs do at the top. But we need to be looking for me next season roughly seventh, eighth, ninth. That's for me building success.
Ginger says if you don't buy for the future, you fail in football. It takes time to settle them in, Shoggy. When are you ever going to look to the future? Buy for now will ruin us like it did for Everton.
Still, though, we still need to look to buy some quality players in, though.
Yeah.
Because at the minute, if that's the case, we're just going to continue to finish mid-table, and it's not what fans want. You don't go into a season now thinking, oh, actually, I hope we finish 12th.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You want to finish as high as possible. And then also there's like realism of like where we are as a squad. I think we are very capable with a few additions that we can finish seventh. I'm not saying we're going to finish any higher than that. If we do, it's a bonus.
Yeah. If we got our takeover early and Eddie Howe was appointed early,
what I'm saying.
think we could be higher up the table.
I think we're going to be seventh. I really do. I think it's either West Ham or Man United finish low.
Julian says West Ham finished fifth with an average squad. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
I mean, anything. And to be fair, anything can happen, but I like to be realistic on how we say it. Like, obviously, you want to finish as high as possible, of course you do, but
I think
in realism terms.
I think seven would be great.
Even Europa Conference, I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's European football. When I see those
Spurs fans... you are. You said something there?
Oh, I was just saying, when I see those Spurs fans at the start of the season slagging off the Conference League because it was new, and now all of a sudden they haven't got a trophy and they're whinging about it.
Yeah.
Why can you disrespect a competition? At the end of the day, you're in it to win it. I'd love to see Newcastle win the Conference League. It's something different. Yeah. So European football, doesn't matter how small the club is, you're there to win it.
Julian says if for fourth and finish sixth or seventh is good. One of those positions would be fantastic.
If we got fourth, then I'll be gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Ginger says, Joe Little, look at Liverpool. They steal every club's top talent and use them in as many games as they can so they don't have to.
Liverpool are very good, though, how they shop around in the league.
Yeah.
They've got a good manager, though. Like Jurgen Klopp, though, he's had that experience with Borussia Dortmund. You know what I mean? He's had pressurized situations, even with Mainz. I still think City will win the league tomorrow, but then again, stranger things have happened.
Right, yes. So, which we're going to do at the end of the show. We're going to ask a few questions at the end of the show. So, we've got about just over 5 minutes left. So, there you are. But it's been a blast, guys. If you are enjoying tonight's show, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you are new as well. You can donate to the channel through Super Chat as well, or you can donate when the video comes out. It's called a Super Thanks, which is new to YouTube as well. And if you'd like to consider becoming a member of the channel as well, just hit the join button next to the subscribe button. You can become a member. as well. So there you go. Again, we've got about 5 minutes left of the show. So, is anyone hopeful of getting the 3 points down to Turf Moor?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Eddie Howe's going with a strong side. He wants.
Well, he said that. He said he's not playing the fringe players. But you know what it is? I'd actually give Elliot Anderson a few minutes.
I don't think we're allowed to play him. I could be wrong.
Oh
but
no, because he's already played for. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
I just remember this with the Cells. Was it 7 years ago?
Yeah, no, that's right. Because they changed the rules in the last minute because there was a few problems and that. So I thought, oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's it. Anything is possible. Maybe because Cordy was a right winger before, he couldn't get in their team, so he adapted to a left wing back to help Leon. Was he left wing back for Leon?
To be fair, I remember he played Man City in the Champions League. Was it the quarterfinal?
Yeah.
Or was it the semi-final? I can't remember. It was a
quarterfinal.
I thought it was.
So tell me where Paqueta plays in a 4-3-3 with no attack. I think.
To be fair, he might change the formation though to try and suit him.
He could do. I think you could still play 4-3-3, but have one of the midfielders going a bit higher up the pitch.
See, it's either that or he changes the formation completely. Which, to be fair, like if it suits everyone else, and thing is, you got to remember, even if we bring all these players in, they're not. His formation's not going to suit everyone. You can't suit every player.
No, that's the thing. I bet. You could switch, keep the same formation, but just tweak it a little bit.
You know what? It depends who you play against as well, because obviously you've got to try and combat the opposition and how they play.
I know Eddie Howe's done well with the 4-3-3 formation. It's worked. He's never really gone 5 at the back against any club now this season, apart from Chelsea away, was it?
The only problem he's got with that, though, right, is as much as we've had a good end to the season, obviously people weren't really switched on to his 4-3-3 a lot of the time. Next season, we'll now, if we continue with that, we might get found out. You know what I mean? It's easy to find teams out, like how you play. You've got to have the players that can mentally cope with it. Like Man City, Liverpool, they can cope with that, no problem. But we don't have like their physicality, you know what I mean, in every game. They can keep that going, we can't. So Eddie Howe might have to, even in-game, he might have to change the formation because think if you're playing up against, like, for example, let's say Brentford next season, that Thomas Frank might potentially, you know, catch Eddie Howe out. Actually, I know how you play. I know how players work. So maybe I might need to do something in order to try and get to change something. You know what I mean? So that's the fine job.
3-4-2 formation, but don't want to play 3 central defenders.
Nah,
I don't like 3 at the back
because it's just like 5 at the back as well.
Like
we're at 4.
Yeah, I'll accept 5 back movies against Man City, Liverpool. Just if say it was like we couldn't afford, we just wanted to like get out without hammering.
Maybe 4-1-2-1-2. Maybe that's a good shout. If you're going to play defensive as well.
Eddie Howe will not play.
That was terrible to Steve Bruce. 4-1-2-1-2.
Eddie Howe will not play defensive next season. He will.
No, I'm not saying like full on defensive. Because 4-1-2-1-2 is not over. Like if you've got to be able to use it correctly. Steve Bruce doesn't know how to use any formation. He just goes and picks what he needs to pick.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Luca, sorry mate, but we had to do our job on Monday night.
Also, sorry that the Mackems got promoted and MK Dons didn't.
Yes, but tell you what, Luca, I don't blame you for going right on there, doing a live show right after the full-time whistle and calling Arteta out straight away again.
I think he'll get sacked. So I said before the whole game, he'll get sacked next season. Halfway through it.
3-4-2-1, when used correct, works. Look at Chelsea and the Spurs, all played 3 at the back. Well, they do play that, but again, I don't know. We'll see. I think I think 4 at the back is fine for me. Lol, Ginger. But there you are, guys. We've just got about coming right towards the end of the show now. So as I mentioned, there is going to be a few questions I am going to ask as well.
I've got a question.
Go on then quickly.
What do you think if you're going up with Gators in the National League?
Good. I didn't give York any chance.
I had York
So,
to win the
that's-
playoffs to start with.
That's why we said Bruno, a European footballer, plays the top side, so looking at European Champions League players is a
No, he's got a
must.
point. He's got a point, but the problem is we need more than like it's. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting summer. That's what I will say, but without like promising too much that something's going to happen when it may not.
Julian says, Bright do it all depends on the players in the system. They play free the back, they do it all. Bruno's agent says top 4 next season. Well, we'll wait and
The
see.
big
But,
ask.
Big ask, but 7th.
You do know we've got to beat like more than we've got to win more games, and we're actually like sort of drawing and losing these days. But that's not easy. By the way, if you look at the competition as well, you look at the current top 6. We've got to try and bridge that. That's not going to be easy.
Yep. Anyway, guys, we've now come to the end of the show. Now, of course, I will get the usual question for the score predictions, but there's a few questions I am going to throw in there as well. Ready? So, Lawrence, I'm going to start with you.
Yep.
Right. The first question I'm going to ask is the score prediction for tomorrow.
1-1.
1-1, okay. The next question I am going to ask: who takes the 3rd relegation spot?
Leeds.
Right. And the last question I'm going to ask: who takes that 4th place?
Spurs.
Okay, then. Well, there you are, then. Good to see you, Lawrence.
Thanks.
Please do subscribe to Lawrence's channel, The Geordie View.
Thank you.
Right, Shorty, same question. Score prediction for tomorrow.
2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle, fair enough. Who takes the 3rd relegation spot?
Leeds.
Leeds, yep. And who takes the 4th spot?
Spurs.
Yeah, you are then. Thank you very much, Shorty. Please do
No
subscribe
problem.
to Geordie TV. Oh, Gordon's come back in, so we'll get him ask the questions. Gordon. So, go on there, Gordon, again. So, score prediction for tomorrow, Newcastle Burnley.
I say 2-0 Newcastle. Bruno and Wilson.
Fair enough. Who takes the 3rd relegation spot?
Leeds.
Leeds, okay then.
If you look at goal difference as well, Peter.
Yeah, it's the Leeds' goal difference is incredibly shocking. And who takes 4th spot in the league?
Tottenham.
Okay then. Thank you very much, Gordon. Good to see you.
So go see you, mate. When you're back on the game, Pete.
It'll be. I'll let you know.
All right.
Yes, I've got to tweak it again. Okay, but thank you very much, Gordon, for coming on.
Bye, Peter. Bye, Mason.
Thank you very much.
See you.
See you, man. Right, Mason. Of course, score prediction for tomorrow.
2-0 Newcastle.
2-0 Newcastle. Who takes the 3rd relegation spot?
I think it'd be tight. It would be Leeds.
I think it will be Leeds tomorrow. The goal difference is shocking. And Burnley of Brentford have been really good this season. They really, really have, haven't they? And who takes 4th spot for that Champions League
Spurs.
place?
Tottenham, because Arsenal's a bottle it. Simple as that.
Yeah, well, then there you are. Thank you very much, Mason, for coming on.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll just rattle through these comments. Bruno's into top 4. I just read that. Big up, Luca. Hope you're well. Shorty Dortmund buy the best youth, and it works in Europe, so they buy quality. But Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, they were all prospects. Chelsea got Hazard as a kid with talent. It doesn't mean up quality. Wait, mate, the guy who buys Liverpool players left them. He's Eddie's Howe's best friend. Okay, Peter. Let's remember the Prem is founded the top European. This founded the top European players down to this league. Well, that's true in a way. Anyway, guys, thank you very much again for tonight. It's been another blast of a show. It really, really has. Again, my preview is out for tomorrow's game. Of course, do keep an eye out for my quick thoughts after the game. Player ratings as well. So do keep an eye out for those coming definitely. So there you are. Anyway, guys, thank you very much again for tonight. Thank you very much to those who tuned in. Thank you very much for your super chat. And of course, use that have now become a member of the channel as well. Thank you very much, guys. Good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves.
Bye.